Hi YouTube, this is Kimberly. This is my first video on YouTube. I'm just going to do a quick little review and I'm also going to sing you guys a song. My singing voice isn't really the best, but I just wanted to do something for fun. So, yeah. First, I just want to talk about my twists. So I have Senegalese twists with the twist starting at the base of the twist. There are other versions of this where they start braiding at the base about an inch and then they follow with a twist. I saw some YouTube tutorials on the way my hair is and I fell in love with it. It gives it a more natural look, so I decided to go ahead with this. Unfortunately, it was really hard to find someone who can do it this way, so I had to go a few places before finally finding someone to do it in this way. The place I went to was in New York. It's in Harlem on 125th Street. It's called Aminata Hair Braiding. The woman who did my hair, her name is Falu, F-A-L-U, and she did a great job. She did it like in almost under 2 hours, but mine are pretty large. And obviously you can get them smaller if you like, but I'll show you the roots. So that's what it looks like. It's very natural. I did the big chop last April, so it's almost a year, and on my anniversary, I guess I'll probably post a video with my hair growth throughout the year. I'm used to having really long hair, but this is the second time my hair actually broke off severely because of a color. First time I elected to have the color, she left it in for an hour and a half. And the second time, I went natural for 4 years actually, and then I decided to go back to the creamy crack and I relaxed it again. This time I wanted a rinse. Unfortunately, there must have been something lost in translation, but she ended up putting a permanent color in my hair and did it in the same fashion that you would do a rinse. So that's why I was under the impression I was getting a rinse. Unfortunately, it wasn't, and my hair broke off. It went from about maybe right here to here, and then to here, and then I just buzzed it all off. I went to my dad's barber, which was a new experience for me, to say the least. But yeah, it took a lot of bravery, but it just sucked because this is the second time it's happened to me. So learned my lesson. That's it. I'm just going to keep it natural. I know natural's not for everyone, but as I'm getting older, I'm learning different ways to kind of, handle my natural hair, and I'm taking much better care of it than I did the first time around, even using great products, and I'm really happy, and I'm subscribing to some great girls like Nikki May, Taryn 916, Hair Crush. So it's been really good, and they've kind of like helped me along. So yeah. All right, so that's pretty much it with the review. Just pretty long. They're like right there. They were a little longer, but I cut them because it was just ridiculous. And on to my song. All right. Peace. For a second. The song I'm going to do is Aaliyah, the one I gave my heart to. I have this long-standing like love affair with Aaliyah. I mean, I am straight, but I just love Aaliyah. Ever since she came out, she was about 14. I was like 9, and I was like back, forth and forth. Had the pants, the glove, everything. I was like ready to go. And when I was informed of her death, I was actually in Jamaica in an elevator, and the woman who told me couldn't even pronounce her name properly. So I was in denial. I was like, oh yeah, it couldn't be her. This is some other artist named Aaliyah or Aaliyah. But of course it was her, and I just completely broke down. You would think that we like knew each other personally. And my one biggest regret is that I wasn't really like old enough to be, I guess, more independent as far as being able to go out and, you know, attend her concerts and things of that nature. But of course, I also thought that she'd be alive a lot longer than she was. So I ultimately assumed that I would have the opportunity to see her, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So yeah, so that's why I'm singing her song, because I love Aaliyah. And I can't even sing half as well as she can, but I just want to do it because I love her. All right, here we go. How could the one I gave my heart to break my heart so bad? How could the one who made me happy make me feel so sad? Won't somebody tell me so I can understand? If you love me, how could you hurt me like that? How could the one I gave my world to throw my world away? How could the one who said I love you say the things you say? How could the one I was so true to just tell me lies? How could the one I gave my heart to break this heart of mine? Tell me, how could you be so cold to me when I gave you everything? All my love, all I had inside. How could you just walk out the door? How could you not love me anymore? I thought we had forever. I can't understand. How could the one I shared my dreams with take my dreams from me? How could the love that brought such pleasure bring such misery? Won't somebody tell me? Somebody tell me, please. If you love me, how could you do that to me? Tell